And what a great opportunity for us to come in here and play against a great football team. And tell you what, for what I thought, 26 minutes in that first half, it was a great contest. I mean, it really was. It was a battle, even though it probably shouldn't have been. I mean, to tell you the truth, you have a pick six that goes back, and then you have what I thought they were just trying to run out of the clock, and we have a 15-yard personal foul penalty, and you have 14 really just crazy points that put a 21-21 ball game here and turn it into a 14-point lead going into halftime, and we really couldn't recover, I guess, emotionally from it. I don't know, it drained us coming out for whatever reason, but it had a huge effect on us. You know, and that's a good football team. I mean, Appalachian's a good football team. They're well coached, and you know they do the things the right way, and you can see why they're, you know, top 25 team, and how they finished it. And I will say this: I told Coach Strinkowitz after the game, I really, you know, it's a lot of class for those guys to finish it the way they did, you know, and they're running the clock and doing the things necessary. But you know, as disappointed as I am right here talking to you about the outcome of that game, we all witnessed something tonight that was incredible. I mean, and I hope you paid attention, because in this world today, in this day and age, you don't see it. But for Dan Ellington to take the field tonight and do the things he did was extraordinary. Nothing short of amazing what that young man did. And he didn't do it for himself. It wasn't a selfish reason. He did it for those guys in that locker room and our coaching staff. And it's truly a testament of who that man is. And I hope everybody watching paid close attention. And I hope that some way, somehow, you can take something away from what he just did. Well, for a man to have a torn ACL, to come out and want to do what he did, truly remarkable. I don't know. I always tell him, you know, what do you want to be remembered for? Boy, what a class guy that. I mean, just unbelievable performance by just the fact that he even went out there. So, questions?
Coach, speaking of that, can you talk about your offensive line play to where there were limited hits and limited pressure on Dan, and I think they only had the one sack tonight?
I just, you know, it's real easy to sit up here and say this and that. You know, and I'd have loved to have Dan 100% tonight. I mean, I really would. We've got a great line. We've got a really good line. And they protected him well. They did the things necessary to keep him upright. They ran the football. I mean, even when they knew we didn't have anything else, really, you know, we couldn't get it outside with speed option or the triple option out of the inside zone. So, you know, it was a stacked box, and to go do what they did it's just a tremendous group. You know, and as proud as I am of Dan and, you know, those guys, I mean, they're the heart and soul of our offense.
What takeaways from this game will you use to improve and finish the season strong?
What takeaways?
Yes.
Wow. Well, ultimately, you know, when you look at some of the bonehead stuff that we did, I think the 15-yard penalty there right before the half was just, you can't do that. Not against a great, I mean, you can't do that against any football team. But great football teams make you pay. And, you know, you look at us right there, we had 3 turnovers in the first half. I mean, 3 turnovers. It's just, you know, great football teams, championship football teams, don't do that, and we did that tonight, and it's unfortunate. I mean, it really is, but. I think our effort was really good. I think our team came out really, really strong, and boy, played with great energy and great emotion. But those two plays there at the end of the half kind of took the sails out from us, and for whatever reason, we couldn't get it back.
Coach, can you talk about what happened with Dan during the week to go from him not playing early in the week to this morning, College Game Day, announcing that he would start tonight?
I don't think anybody said he wasn't playing.
I got that from the AJC on Sunday. They reported a quote from you saying he wouldn't play.
I probably wasn't playing that day. I didn't never say he wasn't going to play in the game.
That's what I was thinking when I saw the quote.
No, Dan on Monday, of course, he didn't practice and shows up at our door. We're there in the afternoons and early evening, and he said, "I'm going to play." I said, "What? He ain't going to play?" So I kind of just threw it off, and we come out there on Tuesday, and he's got his helmet on and his jersey on. And he's out there going around and throwing the ball and doing a little bit of pitter-patter stuff. And so we threw him in a drill, and I said, "All right, move in the pocket. Let me see you move a little bit." And he get in there, and he did that, and he smiled and kind of tossed the ball back. And, I was like, all right, whatever. Meanwhile, we're all saying, really, he's not serious. And then on Wednesday, full practice, went through every team segment, went through everything he could, and or went through everything. And he said, "I'm going to play." And I said to him, "I'm not going to sit here and tell you can't play." I said, "That's ultimately your decision between you and your family." And I said, "If you ultimately want to go out there and lay it on the line for our football team, and you can do it, then I'm gonna develop a plan, or we're gonna develop a plan offensively to keep you upright and give us the opportunity to go out there and be successful with whatever tools you have to use." And I talked to his father. I sent him practice clips of him out there working. And he walked out there and said, "I'm going to do it." And he did it.
Do you have any plan going forward with him? Like, do you know right now if he's
I think these injuries you certainly have to evaluate them day to day. I have no idea. I know if you're going to ask him, I know what that man's going to say. So we're going to do everything we can to give him the best opportunity to stay upright, and we'll see how it goes. But it was very, very important for Quad to get in there and run the last couple series, and because that's ultimately going to be the future of our football team. And I'm very proud of both of them.
Coach, after kind of the offensive explosion in the ground game, the first quarter, I think it was 152 rushing yards. It was more of a struggle the rest of the way. Was that some schematic adjustment on their end, or what did you see on the field?
I think they realized that we were very limited as far as our outside run game, and we couldn't run what we typically do with that, and just their ability to stack the box a little bit and do some things to take away the run. We could go get the 2 and 3 yard run, but they really did a good job kind of putting them in there and daring us to kind of do something else. And other than just getting in a drop back throw game, we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to turn it into a blitzing contest and we get in a drop back throw game. So, we took our lumps, handing the ball off, and we knew what it was going to be, and it was just what it is.